Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. No slowing down Alex Eala's ascent despite early exits. Manila, Philippines. The wins may have been paltry as of late, but Alex Eala remains on the rise in the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, rankings. As per the WTA live rankings, Eala is expected to soar to world No. 64 from her previous best of 70. The 19-year-old Eala has been dubbed one of the rising stars in the sport following her historic campaign at the Miami Open last March. That breakthrough saw Eala take down one Grand Slam champion after another, beating the likes of Madison Keys and former world No. 1 Iga Swiatek to reach the semifinal round. Eala, however, has had much success since then, with a string of early exits on clay. She suffered a round of 16 setback despite being the tournament top seed at Oeiras Ladies Open in Portugal last month. Eala then failed to pull off an encore against Swiatek, who exacted revenge with a 4-6, 6-4, 6-2 loss in the second round of the Madrid Open less than 3 weeks ago. Her Italian Open singles campaign didn't last long as well after a crushing 0-6, 1-6 defeat to soon-to-be world No. 24 Marta Kostyuk of Ukraine on Thursday. Eala, though, is still in Rome seeing action in doubles with Coco Gauff. The duo of Eala and Gauff are through to the round of 16 after a smashing start on Saturday night. MANILA time, no slowing down. The relentless rise of Alex Eala. By the time most young athletes begin to grasp their potential, Alex Eala has already lived through the peaks and troughs of professional tennis. At just 19, her story reads like a seasoned veteran's memoir. Gritty, unpredictable, and defiantly hopeful. Though the headlines occasionally spotlight early exits from tournaments, they miss the broader narrative, the steep, unwavering climb of a prodigy who refuses to stop moving forward. In tennis, where the line between triumph and elimination is as thin as the strings on a racket, the path to greatness rarely follows a straight line. For Alex, each exit isn't an end. It's a lesson. Each defeat, a sharpening stone for the sword she's been wielding since childhood. The world first met Alex Eala as the composed 15-year-old who won the 2020 Australian Open girls doubles title. She wasn't just skilled, she was fearless. That same year, she joined the Rafa Nadal Academy, trading the comfort of home for the discipline of elite European training. While many teenagers were just figuring out their passions, Alex was charting a course through the stormy seas of pro tennis, eyes fixed on the horizon. Her early years on the ITF and WTA circuits were not unlike those of other emerging talents, marked by bursts of brilliance, occasional stumbles, and the relentless pursuit of growth. But what separates Eala is not just her powerful baseline game or her all-court adaptability, it's her mindset. She plays like someone who knows setbacks are temporary, but self-belief must be permanent. The tennis world is ruthless in its demands. A single off day can undo months of preparation. Fans and analysts are quick to question a dip in form, especially when a rising star exits in the first or second round. And Alex has had those moments. Losses in early stages of tournaments. Exits that left her visibly frustrated. But behind those moments lies a deeper resilience, forged not just by talent, but by character. No slowing down isn't just a phrase. It's the silent mantra behind her every sprint, serve, and swing. It's seen in her decision to keep competing even when the draw pits her against seasoned veterans. It's reflected in the steady climb in her rankings, in the constant tweaking of her serve, in the long training sessions under the Mediterranean sun. Even when the victories don't come easy, Alex shows up. She studies her losses, watches footage of her own matches with an analytical eye that belies her age. She asks questions, she makes adjustments, and then she shows up again. There's a raw honesty in how she carries herself on and off the court. She doesn't mask disappointment, but she doesn't dwell on it either. In interviews, she speaks with a calm introspection, always looking ahead to what can be improved. That mindset is rare and invaluable. In many ways, her journey mirrors the evolution of tennis itself. No longer a sport solely dictated by power. The modern game is about adaptability, mental toughness, and the ability to play a long game, both in matches and careers. Eala embodies this shift. She's not rushing for fleeting glory. She's building a foundation for longevity. Her presence is also a beacon for Southeast Asian athletes. particularly Filipinos, who have long yearned for consistent representation on the global tennis stage. Tennis is not the dominant sport in the Philippines. Courts are sparse, funding is scarcer, and global success stories even rarer. And yet here is Alex, training abroad, winning titles, breaking into the top 200, and showing an entire generation that geography does not define potential. Her story is not just hers, it's a collective aspiration being lived in real time. Behind the rallies and rankings is a young woman growing into herself. She's navigating fame, expectations, and the loneliness that sometimes accompanies global competition. She balances the weight of a nation's hopes with the quiet yearning of someone who simply wants to get better every day. That duality, being both a symbol and a student, is what makes her ascent so compelling. Some may argue that early exits are signs of a plateau, but that would be a misrating of the moment. Every great player, be it Nadal, Osaka, or Swiatek, has faced downturns early in their careers. The difference lies in how they responded. And if history teaches us anything, it's that the ones who keep rising are those who know how to lose just as well as they know how to win. So when Alex walks off the court after a tough loss, head held high and eyes already scanning the draw for the next opportunity, she sends a clear message. She's not here for quick victories. She's here for the climb. There's no slowing down because there never was a pause. Every defeat is fuel. Every step backward, a setup for the next leap forward. The story of Alex Eala isn't defined by her early exits. It's defined by her persistence, her refusal to coast, her commitment to a vision of greatness that doesn't ask for permission. And if you listen closely, just beyond the noise of pundits and scorelines, you'll hear it, the steady rhythm of a player on the rise. No slowing down. Not now, not ever.